Hello, and welcome to the full moon meditation for July 2023. This full moon is a what they call a buck moon. It is also it's also in Capricorn. And so in the planetary alignments, this moon ties into the Capricorn energy. It is coming with some seriousness and some deliberate intentions. And full moons are about being able to release, let go. It shines the light upon the areas of our lives of where we need to put the focus into what is not serving us, including our own abilities to be our own problems sometimes and to stand in our own way. This moon is also the very first supermoon that we have of this year. And prior to coming in for this meditation, everything has been complicated. The rest of the day has been kind of smooth going. And previous to this, the moment I stepped into my office, the moment I stepped into my space, it was like I was waiting for quiet all day, and then everything got noisy. And I've been waiting all day to record this, waiting for the house to empty. And then everything else got noisy. Static came around. And of course, as if you're used to my meditations, you know, City is in the background. And so Sid has become extra loud today as well during this meditation. And so many things like this has been happening. Was trying to record, my phone died. All these texts started to come in, and all of these little things began to face me and challenge me. And so this moon, and what all full moons do, is they sometimes feel like they are what is irritating you. It's what brings out our crazy moments. It's what brings out the agitation, the attitude, but it's not the moon itself. It is highlighting and emphasizing that space within us that we try to bury, that we try to hide, or that we simply we know it's there. We just don't have the solution to it. You know, it may be a problem that arises and you just don't know the solution. You don't have the solution. You're trying to find every which way. But it's an opportunity for you to look at how you're approaching it, that it maybe feel like it's a problem, and that the problem may be so big and you're trying to always overcome the problem. You're trying to solve the problem instead of seeking a solution to a continual of why these types of problems appear in your life. So whether it's financial, whether it's tied into the relationships, well, it's our relationships with everything, including money. So the energy does speak of having to put the work in. And Capricorn energy is about being diligent and making sure before they leap. They don't always just jump. That buck energy also has a strong sturdiness. It is grounded. It is rooted. It's about putting our feet to the ground. It is about locking in and becoming very serious while still having fun. That we can be very methodical. We can really truly care about what we're doing. We can care and still be in the flow. We can be methodical and organized and considerate and deliberate, and still be easygoing, and still being able to release all of the other stories that may be following, such as, oh, you're too serious, or oh, you just don't know how to have fun, or oh, why can't you just forget that? Well, it's the forgetting of things. It is the neglecting to see the things that we need to see that causes us the inflammation, I was going to call it, causes the irritation within us, which does often it manifest into physical things within our lives. And then we have to have the courage to stay with those things until things have a resolution. And so those resolutions will often come by not being afraid to face the things that we need to face. And Capricorn energy is very good at that. It is very good at saying, let's look at this. Let's explore this. And all of those outside distractions, all of those little things, those irritations, those things that are trying to bother you, trying to really, well, they are getting to us, right? They just get to you, is they're trying to get you to abort, abandon, walk away from, leave what you're doing, or um, to stop the process of what's already unfolding and go back and believe that you have to recreate it again to create the perfection, because we have been so taught to not to leave our imperfections in. And sometimes some of the things we're trying to correct are our imperfections, and not all of our imperfections are meant to be corrected. They're meant to be accepted. And a whole lot of who and what we are is meant to be accepted. And that is even how, through the moon cycles and through shadow work, is the shadow is not to be rid from our lives. It is not a problem. It is the integration. It is having the courage to stay long enough to sit and listen. One of the greatest things that I do, and one of my greatest gifts, is my ability to be able to hear what is not being said, to listen without having to have that opinion, which took a long time, to listen, to not have the opinion, and to hear what somebody is saying, because what people want and what your shadow wants and what everything of who you really are really needs is to be heard, is to be seen, is to be loved, is to be noticed, it's to be listened to, it's to be acknowledged. Well, that's everything that your shadow is screaming out for. And so everything that distracts you and takes you away from those moments in time that you have to spend with yourself. And so Capricorn energy and that beautiful supermoon energy says, this is a good time. This is a good time to hang it with you. This is a good time to really, truly focus on you, to put that focus into those areas of life of where if you could emotionally and spiritually evolve those parts of life, how much more at ease would you be? How much more would you be able to become magnetic to the things that you truly dream of in life, or that you aspire to be in life? And so this meditation, as it's been amping up within this moment, this experience, has not come without many distractions. But here we are. We're to this very point of where I'm just going to invite you to just notice between your eyes, between the eyebrows, you get this sensation as if, just like a newborn child, as if your spirit guide is just stroking up and down that space in between, as if just there's a little dusting that is happening, as if you are being soothed, as if you are being relaxed. And you may not fully be able to feel it, but just be aware there's a sensation of an energy that's just going up and down to the bridge of the nose, to just above the eyebrow, back down, and then back up again. Slow, deliberate, with great intention. That this is about being able to bring you into a place of being calm, soothing the whole physical body, as somatic healing really ties in here. As we're here to also calm the system. And with that, just be aware that your eyes begin to close, just allowing the eyes to close, allowing the body to just slowly, as you breathe in and you breathe out, As you release the energy, you're breathing in freshness, you're breathing in newness, you're breathing in possibility. And as you breathe out, you're releasing the frustrations, the annoyance, the not true self, just letting go. And as the eyes get heavier and heavier, as the shoulders drop, as the spine kind of collapses down, feel your buttocks in your chair. If you're in a chair, if you're laying down, just feel your whole body just melting into the space that you're in. Feel this energy go all the way down to the legs, as if your feet are being grounded and rooted. And with that, the stroking between the eyes stop, and little weights form over your eyes. And just feel yourself, feel your whole body as you breathe in and you breathe out, just relaxing. Now this beautiful moon on July the 3rd, the 4th is also right in between a portal energy that is being activated on the 7th. That is an opening, powerful energy. We are in a powerful time. And so directly ahead of us, just slightly ahead, is this beautiful portal, this opportunity to enter into this activation, this initiation into a change, a shift. And as you breathe in and you breathe out, we invite spirit to step out of the body, to step away from the human. And as we feel, sense, and know that we are dividing yet still being of one, we're going to take a little bit of a soul journey. And we invite in now the beautiful healer energy. We call in beautiful healer energy to wrap around the physical body. As we leave your physical body to be cared for and nurtured with such compassion, care, such love, that even though the distractions may continue, that the body can just remain relaxed. And as this healer energy steps in, as if you can feel the essence of a beautiful divine mother energy coming in, gently stroking the hair of everything we've ever dreamt of, being cared for and nurtured by all of the world, by all who enters into our lives. This ultimate caring is here right now to care for you. And as you let yourself just gently fall back into this, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This beautiful healer is that of the Divine Mother Mary. At the head and at the feet, the beautiful Mary Magdalene. And as they cloak your whole body in a beautiful, soft, violet-y cloak, and in soft pink, it's as if you're being cocooned and wrapped in love, nurtured, swaddled, held like a newborn baby. Feel the whole physical body just fall into love, fall into the state of relaxation. Notice it as if you're observing it, as if you're looking at it, as if you're looking back at your physical body. And now as we take this journey forward, I invite you to notice ahead of you this portal door again, still waiting for us. Be aware of the movement of moving forward. So you can feel the feet, you can feel your energy moving forward. As you do, appears moving with you is a beautiful spirit guide. And this beautiful spirit guide makes its presence known. And as it enters close to this portal energy, as it touches it, the portal opens. And as it's opening, be aware of the radiance of color, the beauty, the glow of any colors that may be appearing, may be there for you to see. Just breathe into this. And as the guide now steps in first, inviting you now to step in. And as you're stepping in, 3, 2, 1. You're on the other side. This portal closes. And here you are, in the unknown, in the unfamiliar, yet familiar energy. And as your guide now guides you forward, you're going to be stepping into a circle of light. And as this circle of light starts to appear, I invite you to notice that this becomes beings. That around the circle there's beings, and there's many beings, and we invite you to notice how many beings, whether it's 12, 20, 1,000. Don't count them. You don't need to count them. Just be aware of the presence of these beings and how many there are. And then each and every one of these are here for you. They're here to give you the attention that you need. They're here to remind you that this attention, this love, this awareness of you has always been there, that you have never not been without this. You just maybe have not been accessing it. This may be a space where you never go, maybe the ones that you never ask to help you. And as you become a part of this circle, your guide steps back. And as the council, this circle of beings illuminates, one in particular starts to stand out to you. As this one in particular starts to stand out to you, we invite you to walk towards, as these beings will wait for you. Because what is magnetic in you is magnetic in them. What is magnetic in them is magnetic in you. So what is pulling you towards this beautiful guide is the essence of your own light, your own beauty, your own truth that maybe you don't even know about you yet. Maybe you're too busy running that you can't get to this, that you can't access it. Who knows? But we'll allow the conversation to provide for you any information that you'll need. And as you step up and into this guide's energy, that you and this guide now turn to walk. And as you do, anything that you're aware of, that you're human in your human story's existence, that may be an old story, maybe something that you're ready to release. And you don't even have to have anything in your wheelhouse of information. You may not know what it is. Trust that in this moment, whatever starts to come to you, whatever you're ready to let go of, what just seems to be too big, the problems you're trying to solve, whatever it may be, whatever's causing you that angst, that anxiety, that sense of stress within you, that right here, right now, we just ask the guides to take it, that this may be too big for us. And for there to come back to you wisdom, information, new ways, new opportunities. That lead you on a new path, a new direction. Now your guide is going to take you to a space where you just get to sit. And this is where we go into contemplation. This is where we transmute and transcend these stories that's been holding you, that's been keeping you. This is where we find and see what our real answer is, knowing what we need to do. That some aha may appear. So imagine for a moment there's going to be ahead of you 2 paths to get to where we're going to be sitting. One will be the path to the thing you would love to see unfold in your life, the dream you probably would love to live, or the simplicity of life, or the life without the struggles, without all of those things. The other one will be the easy peasy, the guaranteed. If you just did this, if you just sacrificed that, if you just made it that easy, if you just listened to what everyone else told you what to do, if you just went against what your heart is telling you or what your intuition is telling you, and you just did what was comfortable. Now looking at both and seeing how differently they are. Now the guide is going to take you to a place to sit. I'm going to ask you to imagine even closing your soul's eyes, the spirit eyes. And right in front of you right now appears this golden orb entering you. And this is the light of the Christ light, the God consciousness, the great light of truth. Right here, right now, this light will ask you, imagine getting to that place in life of the final destiny, and you've had the opportunity and you didn't take it, or you could have done this but you didn't, or you could have lived a more peaceful life, but you chased the chaos. Whatever it may be, just notice that in front of you, you're going to be asked, why? Why not? What would life look like if you had followed the dream? What would life look like? What would life had looked like if you chose that path of least resistance? What would have happened if you chose that sense of trusting your intuition and not falling into fear? What would life have looked like if you had chose to trust your intuition and not fallen victim to the fear, to the insecurities? And just breathe into this and allow any thought, any image, anything anything that appears, just let it come. It may be words, it may be a feeling, it may be a knowing. Now, as this golden light, as this Christ light, as this God consciousness, as this all-knowing light, knowing absolutely what is best for us, but not taking us against our free will, as it now dissipates, left is you and your guide from your counsel that is magnetic to your truth, to who you truly are, to your divinity, to your divine self. And as you sit in that contemplation and you look at your paths, you look at your directions, you look at what could happen, you look at how things can unfold, what wisdom, what guidance has been given to you now. What does those paths look like? Which one feels right? What feels right? What feels true? What feels authentic? Whatever it is, whatever this is, whatever this experience is, it's not here to confuse you. It's here for you to learn to trust you, to trust in you, to know that no matter how sometimes complicated our day will be, that our day shall end. That no matter how challenging the day is, the day shall end. But this which we seek within us, this continues. This continues. So this which we seek in us, is such an important key to our journey, to our lives, to our freedom, to our sense of liberation, to our knowing, to trust. Yet it takes work and deliberate intention. And contemplation, because who's speaking, who's listening, who's talking, who is not, who and what is distracting you, who and what is inspiring you. You need to ask yourself this, because the ego will always be at work in your human. This beautiful soul journey has to step back to the human, and the integration, the knowing, truly happens as your beautiful human self heals and resolves its stories, releases, lets go. We're not here today simply about answers. We're here today in this moon energy to let ourselves be grounded and rooted in the truth that we are held in love, that we are seen, that you're right here, activating this beautiful energy within you that's moving into being able to let go. Knowing that there is a way that has been created for you. And as the soul and the spirit guide now walks back to the council, it does not ask for the pressure of which direction, which path, what do you want to do. You've now created space for allowing. allowing opportunities, allowing time, allowing yourself to be a witness. Whatever is happening is here now for you to be able to not to have to carry forward that which no longer aligns to you. For you to feel the sense of being soothed, calmed, a state of thriving, a state of contentment, a state of love. And as you enter closer to that portal energy, closer to the council, your guide steps back into the middle. And as all of these beings, as if you can hear them all chattering, they're all communicating wisdom and knowledge that may align to you. You don't always have to take the hard way. But sometimes what appears to be the most difficult is actually the easiest of way, because it's the truest of way. It's the way of the heart. It's the way of the divine essence of the divine purpose. And so no matter how much work it is, it's still worth it. Because you can feel that feeling. Feel that feeling that you seek within you. It's being activated. And all of that sense of the shadow self is being integrated to share with you the wisdom, the knowing, because now you're listening to you. Now you're including you. 3, 2, the guides are now moving you back and through this portal energy. As the day of the 7th hasn't really fully appeared, but there's no real going back. We're still going forward, even though we're more walking back through the portal. We got to get to our physical body, not to the past. 1, as that portal energy now seals, here waiting is your guide that walked you in. As your guide now enters, feel the difference of walking with this guide. And as this guide walks you back to your human self, and in the presence of the Divine Mother Mary and Mary Magdalene, through the great spiritual teachers and spiritual healers, to the great activator of our cosmic heart, that human self has been in the greatest of hands. And as you feel yourself walk back into that human, 5, 4, 3, notice the smiles on their face. Become aware of that soothing between the eyes again. Become aware of it soothing on your physical self, on the flesh. You are that of flesh. And as if that soothing now expands across the eyebrows and across the eyes, as if your face is being stroked with such love, we ask of the beautiful Marys if there's what does your human need to know? What information, what healing information that will serve your highest good do they have for you, for your human? And as this beautiful soul self, the spirit of you, steps back into your human, the integration of any wisdom, all the information that you would have received, now locks in and integrates into your human. And the connection between your human soul connection, your human spirit, that mind, body, soul connection, bringing us to the center core of you, bringing in the masculine, the feminine, feel the essence of still being nurtured. And as they release the physical body from the veils, from the purple, soft purples and the pinks, as if those veils of protection are now being removed, that the newest healed version of you now becomes a part of the physical world that we're living in right now. And as these little weights lift off your eyes, and as you can feel the presence and the whole physical body feeling lighter, as if it's being lifted, set free from this energy, from what's been holding us. that we may not even be aware of what has just transpired, may not even know what was just going on. But something so magical, the work is being put in, the work is being done, and you are a part of the work. But how we look at it has changed. And as you in this moment begin a journey of being dedicated to self, being dedicated to the divine destiny for yourself, for your truth, that it doesn't mean that you become unavailable to be of service, but there's something switching, there's something that is changing. Feel that bond, feel that connection. Let yourself fully embody and embrace you. Allowing self to come back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're fully back in the physical body. And what is needed, what shall be done, is there to do the work on the things that are bigger than us, shall take place. All in divine time, divine destiny. Feel your body coming back in, feel the weight in your body, feel your physical self, feel yourself fully connecting, give yourself a big spiritual hug, a big stretch. Namaste. And so much love and gratitude for we have just traveled a long distance together and we have returned back into this physical self. And as the world will still be happening around, something within you has made a shift, made a change. I send you much love. And thank you for taking the time to sit in this meditation today. And whenever you are listening to these, whenever they enter your wheelhouse of awareness, no matter if it's a full moon, if it's not, what season it's in, or what planetary alignment, doesn't matter. If there is something saying to you, I want to sit with this meditation. If there's something saying to you that I need to sit in this circle, I need to be here, I need to be present with this, trust it. Trust that it will never lead you astray or down the wrong path. Much love and gratitude. Thank you. Namaste.